Welcome back, guys. And today, joining us in this juicy conversation, we have a sex expert, sex coach, Miss Tony. I'm going to let her introduce herself as she'll be showing us some fun new ways to enhance our sexual lives.
So I am Tony. I'm with Bedroomkandi as an intimate luxury consultant, and I'm also a certified sexuality coach.
Nice.
Certified.
Period.
So first of all, before we even get into this products that you have for us today, I just want to quickly hear your opinion about transactional sex.
So it took a while for me when I initially got the topic. So initially I was against it, like no, sex is not transactional. But then I was having a conversation with my husband and he kind of enlightened me on some things. It is transactional, and for the simple fact that even if it's someone's energy that you want, that's a transaction. So a lot of us, when we hear that topic, we think of money. You know, transaction instinctively means money, but it's way more than money. If I'm going through something and I'm a broken person, but your energy is so captivating, I want to be around you. I want to be in your presence, and that's going to initially lead to sex if that's what I'm seeking. And it's not necessarily for, dinners and just clothing and jewelry. It could be, I need your energy to heal my issues.
Naturally.
So a lot of people go into the topic thinking monetary gain and things that, are going to tangibly look good or feel good, but it can be way more than that. Energy is like a very big thing when it comes to sex being transactional.
Right. And I want to just piggyback off of that with you and energy. And also during the act of sex, you are transmitting energy with each other.
Absolutely.
So whatever energy that you're carrying, I would eventually carry it as well. And it could be beneficial or not.
Yes, it could be very detrimental because, like I said, if you're a broken person and you have issues, I'm transferring all of my issues into you. And there have been times where, and I'm an empath, so you can tell me some of your issues and I will literally be sickened because I have taken on all of your issues. In my head, I'm trying to think, how can I solve this person's problems? If they need money, how can I move money around to help solve their issues? And then when you get it, when I, give you money or things like that, you're walking off like, okay, everything is all as well. And then I'm stressed out and I'm broken and
Traumatized.
I'm traumatized. Like, okay, now I need to replenish my money. Now I need to replenish my time. But you have moved on and all is well in your world. And that is very much a transaction, especially if you take on other people's energy, your problems. Like an empath, that's definitely transactional.
So would you say that people should be very mindful of who they engage in sexual activities with?
Absolutely.
That leads to spiritual energy, though. Like, that person can have bad spirituals. Really.
Yeah.
Sometimes you're around people and you think they're your friends or you think they, have good intentions and they don't, just like what you said. So, yeah, I definitely agree with, being spiritual.
Okay, so I guess I really want to know what got you into being a sexuality coach.
Like what to be as that.
Yeah.
So I have been in the business this is my 14th year. Around November will be 15 years. So I initially got into it. I was working full-time, part-time when I was in school. And one day I just quit my part-time job. And I went to this expo they had a booth that had these types of products. And I'm thinking to myself, okay, this is a good look because I was so painfully shy. And I'm like, if talking about sex toys can't get me out of my shell at my big age, nothing will. And so 15 years in,
Wow.
I'm very comfortable and very secure talking not only about sexual health and wellness, but just talking to people and strangers in general. And so by being a Bedroomkandi consultant, Candy is very big on multiple streams of income. And so she encourages us to, seek other opportunities. And at our annual convention, she has a woman called Dr. Rachel. Dr. Rachel comes in and she, speaks to us, and she has an institute. And so I signed up for her course, and from that I became a certified sexuality coach.
Okay, so is it because, and I know that getting into a business like this is because it's gonna bring you money, but does it have anything to do with the sex itself? Like, why sex? Like,
So you found pleasure in it?
So when you go into anything, you should know what your why is, right? Any type of business. Why am I doing this? What am I getting out of it? And so, like I said, when I first got into it, it was because I wanted to get out of my shell.
Oh, okay.
It wasn't because I needed money at the time. I was working 2 jobs. but it was just because I wanted to get out of my shell.
Okay.
And so the company that I initially signed up with, they went out of business. And so I was like, okay, well, maybe this is no longer for me. But then I'm like, well, there's still women who I need to have these conversations with, you know? And so my retirement lasted like 2 weeks, and I researched Candy's products, and her products are all made with medical grade silicone. So regardless of if you purchase a toy that's $30 or $130, you get a quality toy. And so I feel like there's a lot of people, men and women, who don't necessarily know about proper sexual health and wellness. I hear people talking about they got toys off of Amazon.
Yes.
Right now, the Rose is a good toy.
Yeah.
And then, you know, there's things that I can say about the Rose that would really enlighten people. And so I just got into this because
I mean, don't scare me now. You gotta scare me. Shoot, I love the Rose.
Conversations with people just to help them, you know, understand that, you know, read the ingredients on your box of Dove soap or whatever soaps that you're using, that you're putting in your intimate areas. A lot of people have, you know, problems down there. Some men experience erectile dysfunction. Sometimes there's a reason for it, and not necessarily like deep down in your house. Sometimes it could be the soap, the products that you're using and you're putting into your body. So we can go on a whole tangent about that. And then when I got into the Dr. Rachel Institute, I wanted to focus on young college-age women, because a lot of women didn't have that talk. You know, there's a certain demographic who have the talk, and there's some people who don't give their kids the talk. And when you don't have the talk, it can, you know, result in things like unwanted pregnancies, unwanted diseases that you can't get rid of, a whole plethora of things. So what I like to do, in addition to doing my parties, but I also like to go to colleges and speak to young women and men about proper sexual health and wellness, and just getting to know your body, and, you know, introducing that sexual experience about, you know, what it is that you like, how to pleasure yourself, things of that nature.
All right. Well, so educate us. I want to get into the nitty gritty of these. I don't want to touch it, but these toys, like, can you explain what they're for and how we can enhance? And you guys can also ask her some questions if you guys would like. Oh, yeah, she has a question.
So earlier you said that transactional sex can also be spiritual. So do you incorporate that into this business as
No,
well?
I don't.
Okay.
I don't. So my parties are basically, they're a little separate from my presentations when I speak to colleges and younger women and men. So my parties is a party, right? It's a key, but I also educate. So I don't go deep into it unless someone asks me a question. So my parties are a judgment-free zone. You can ask me anything you want, and I'll answer it from that perspective. But I never go into it going that deep. Yeah.
Do you guys have any questions for her? How to pleasure?
I'm
how to
trying
get
to
into the
figure out.
toys? Okay, yeah, me too. I'm ready to get into the toys.
Just as an FYI, this is not as nearly as many products that I would show us at a party, but these are just a couple of things. So with Bedroomkandi, we focus on, again, sexual health and wellness. So we're not just toys, and that's a huge misconception. So we have a cosmetics line, we have a CBD line, we have our toy center, we have an amazing bath and body line. So with our bath and body products, and the first thing that I want to talk about is this balance bar. So like I said, when you buy, you know, Dove and Caress and Irish Spring, I don't know what you're using, but some people put the most outlandish things on their intimate areas. So I just highly recommend that you do your research, read the back of the box or the bottle, and see what those ingredients are, and see if some of them can be harmful to you. So this product here, it's Balance. It's a body bar, so you can put this on your intimate areas. You can use it on your face or your body as well, but a lot of people specifically use this for their intimate areas. And so with this, it's a vegan product, and most of our bath and body products are vegan friendly, which kind of coincides with how I try to live my life as holistically as possible when I use my products, and even with food. And so this is a vegan-free product. It helps with antifungal and antibacterial properties. If you sweat a lot, it balances out your pH. If you have, you know, siblings or people in your home who, you know, even for young people who play sports, whatever, it balances out that pH and helps you just stay fresh and natural.
I have a question about pH. A lot of times when I have conversations with my friends, after they have intercourse with men, they always complain about their pH balance being like
Off.
Yeah, being thrown off. Like, what usually impacts that? Is it from the man?
So a lot of times it is, not necessarily though. So
Yeah.
it could be
From both parties.
It could be that the woman has some underlying bacterial issues that she needs to, address, and it could be the men. So we have men who go around having intercourse with multiple women and not using any type of protection. So when you do that, Nick Cannon, when you have Nick Cannon in the world, you are disrupting women's pHs because it's intercourse. You're jumping from vagina to vagina to vagina, but it's not necessarily just the man. So again, it could be issues with the woman as well. So there's a couple of things a woman could, I don't know. Some people don't visit the doctor as much as they should. It's not a normalized thing in some households. So you should see a doctor, but also you should, just think about what products that you're using in your intimate areas. And so this, like I said, this is balance. This would be something that I highly recommend. And another thing that I like about this was made by actually one of our consultants. So she is a chemist by day, and she's a Bedroomkandi consultant by night. So this is an in-house product, and I do highly recommend this. So again, this is balance.
I have what is this for?
That's
So
what I've been
We'll get to
hearing.
this in a second. So speaking of pH and bacterial issues, this is another product that I really love and I like talking about. So this is called Hotcakes. So the story behind Hotcakes is the woman who created this kept experiencing bacterial vaginosis, yeast infections. It was not working. She would get prescriptions over the counter and nothing was working for her.
Sexual transaction.
And so her partner, so she had a partner, is a chemist as well, and they got into the lab and created this product. So again, this is all natural. It's a vegan product. The products come together to just so happen to smell like cake. So the main component of this is coconut oil. So if you're allergic, I wouldn't recommend it. However, this will go all throughout your intimate areas. It's an intimate elixir. So this is antimicrobial. And you're basically going to put a couple drops on your hand, right? Rub it all throughout the valley, avoiding the tunnels. Got it?
The
See,
valley.
The valley
Okay.
and avoiding the tunnels.
Oh, okay. Avoiding the tunnels. I was about to be
My
like.
friend, she uses something similar, and I was just like, "You tripping?" But I understand.
And it smells like cake. So who wouldn't want their intimate areas smelling like cake?
Right. But I thought.
And you said it's
It's
vegan.
supposed to-
It's vegan.
It's
She said
vegan.
it's vegan.
So there's no harmful chemicals,
Okay.
and you're avoiding the tunnels.
Okay.
So it's not going up in
Inside,
anything.
right.
It's just going out the valley.
Okay.
Okay.
And then just to help down there.
Yeah.
Can you call it what again?
Hot cake.
It's called hot cake.
When I hear hot cake,
Are y'all good?
I think about something else with the hot cake topic. Like I'm thinking it's like something
You
that
guys
makes you
feel comfortable?
feisty, a little
I'm just
frisky
listening.
or
Just
something.
okay.
Okay.
Moment.
A little rude. I'm gonna be rude.
No, because we have products that are for more than women. So this here is the partner product. This is called Sugar Daddy.
Oh.
And it's the very same concept. The only difference is it's not going to smell like cake. It smells citrusy. Do you want to smell?
That's crazy. It's not gonna smell like cake.
So that's for the man?
Right.
I wanna
What do they
smell
put it?
cake.
Because it smells citrusy, it's unisex.
Okay.
What does that
So-
do?
What is, yeah.
Same thing. It has antimicrobial properties. So you know how when it's hot, sometimes we just like
It
to
smells
avoid extra
good.
bacteria getting into our intimate areas. So yeah.
So what did the men rub it?
In their intimate areas as well.
Oh.
Yep. And then also, so I was working from home throughout the pandemic. I sometimes, if I don't want to waste my deodorant, I'll rub it and put it under my arms.
So multi-purpose.
Very multi-purpose, and you can put it on any area that will create perspiration.
Okay.
So yes. So these are our two wellness products. I mentioned our Unwind line. So this product here is an arousal balm. It's tiny but mighty.
Arousal warm.
Balm.
Balm.
It's an arousal balm, and it has 25 milligrams of CBD in it.
What does it do?
So
It arouses you.
Wait,
So
around.
you put it on your nipples. It's unisex. Yes,
Okay.
it has CBD in it.
So you put on your nipple and do what
You
else?
put it on your nipples. It gives it a minty tingling sensation, and it also has CBD in it. So CBD, if you're not familiar, think marijuana without the THC. So THC is the component that will get you high. But you can also put this on the clitoris.
Ooh.
especially before intercourse. So during that foreplay stage, you can put this on the clitoris.
That's dangerous.
Right? And then you can also put this on the penis as well and on the balls.
That's dangerous.
So this basically heightens sensation. So for men, they would feel that heightened pleasure on the penis and the balls. Women would feel that heightened sensation on the clitoris and the nipples. So again, it has CBD in it, so it's going to calm you and you have tingle. I like a little tingle. Not everyone does, but
That would keep you having
there is
sex.
no scent to it. So
Perfect.
no scent,
Does it
no
have a taste?
flavor, no flavor, and your partner can give you oral if you put it on your intimate areas.
Can you put it on your booty hole?
Girl!
Excellent question. Yes.
What?
Seriously?
Yes, and so they're men and the
Wait, so you like it in the booty hole?
And this is a judgment-free zone.
You like it in your
Oh, I forgot about that
There are
demographic.
tons
You like
of
in your booty
nerve
hole?
I
endings.
like a lot of things.
Oh, wow. I'm learning something new.
So we're in judgment-free zone, though.
Okay, judgment-free zone. Educational purposes only.
No
Of
judge.
nerve endings in that area. So yes, you can put this on it, and it would give that tingling sensation. And again, that CBD helps aid in relaxation. Okay, so now I just have three, where we have a little bit of fun. So this item here is called Get in Touch. Get in Touch is good for beginners. It's also good for solo play and couples play. So basically, you're going to hold it on your finger, or your partner is going to hold it on their finger. This has 20 speeds, so it's very tiny, but it's mighty. Okay?
Tiny
You'll
but
be getting in
mighty.
touch with my soul. That's where you can be getting in touch
Yeah.
with,
So
child.
once you turn this on, again, you're going to hold this onto the clitoris, or your partner can hold it on the clitoris. Your partner can also hold it on you, or you can hold it on yourself, or your
I think I'd
partner's
rather
giving you
hold it
oral.
because these men don't know what to hold it. I'd rather hold it.
They
We
go
do have a book
overboard.
that helps with the clitoris as well. So basically, once it's touching the clitoris, you'll get that stimulation. And again, this has 20 speeds. You can also have it during intercourse, during foreplay. So your partner can give you oral while you're holding this, or they're holding this on the clitoris. But the possibilities are endless.
Can you use this in the shower?
You can. This is water.
Asking for a friend?
Okay, I know it's for the clitoris, but could you use it on balls?
You can. I would be a
He's
little
gonna buy you a
careful.
house. He's gonna build you a house tomorrow.
Not very pointy, but I would just be a little careful with the sensitivity of it. It's these ridges here, so you can, play with the balls as well. But the vibrations is powerful, and it has preset patterns, so you can just choose whatever pattern you'd like. And
20 patterns?
20 patterns.
That's
And
crazy.
it's very speedy.
She said very sweet.
You're gonna be calling different females name after that point. He's telling on himself with all the speed.
At that point, that's gonna be transactional for real. Me doing all this work.
You do all that, he might take you to Dubai in the morning. Let's go. That's what I want to know. What's that?
Okay, so this is a male masturbation sleeve. So this is called Pamper Him. Pamper Him is for like one of those not tonight I have a headache nights, or if you want to bring somebody else into the bedroom without really bringing somebody else, or if she's out of town and you just want to pleasure yourself. So the way you would do this, you have to use a lube, right? So Pamper Him comes with a flavored lube, and I'm going to go ahead and lube this up, right? And once you've lubed it up, you just slide it onto the penis, and you give him, he coming already. You give him,
Was that effective?
yes. You give the best hand job he's ever had, right? So remember when I said it's like bringing somebody else into the bedroom without really bringing somebody else in? You're going to go halfway down on the penis, and you'll give oral on the tip. So that's two different sensations, the feeling up the mouth and this feeling here.
So is this healthy
I like
to
that.
have in your mouth?
Yes, it is.
It's edible?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
So you actually get an edible one, a lickable one with it.
Oh,
So
wow.
it comes in a flavor. And once he's ready to come, all is well in the world, you're going to pull up, and this will swallow for you.
Whoa.
That is crazy.
That is crazy.
Yes, so this lube here, I just like to use this lube as a demo. However, it does come with a flavored lube. I do recommend highly using lube, but I know we're going on a tangent, but I'm just very passionate about talking about lube because it's something that you should always have in your arsenal. So just to do a small kind of demo on lube, can I get 2 volunteers?
Volunteer for what?
So we're going to use your hand. I need another hand.
Can she do it with somebody else?
Yes.
Do you want to be a volunteer?
Okay.
Okay, then.
So you're gonna hold your hand, ball it up as tight as you can.
Okay.
Not you.
Okay.
You're gonna. Yes.
Me?
Yeah. Straighten the skin out. This is the consenting vagina. Tight as you can. In a ball.
Oh, real tight. Okay.
Try to get this penis in a dry vagina.
Is this dry?
Right.
Wow.
It's a dry consenting vagina though. Okay, so now we're going to use some lube. And now try to do it.
It's so big.
The reason I do that is because I always like to talk about the importance of using lube, right? Sometimes we can have every intention of going home like really down on our partner, but if you didn't drink enough water that day, if you had a bad day, you can't get your mind right, somebody cut you off in traffic, hormones, whatever, you're not going to properly lubricate, in order to be able to have pleasurable sex without that, irritation. So without properly being lubricated, you're susceptible to vaginal tearing, introducing bacteria into the vagina, and it will burn when you pee. Okay, so I highly recommend some type of lube, and just doing your research on your lube. We have someone who is very dedicated to our lube, so there is no sugar, there's no harmful chemicals, and we have a ton of different types of lubes that will work best for you. So that's my little tangent about lubes. And then the last thing that I like to talk about, and this is, again, it's not even close to what I show at parties. This is just a small couple of things. But this is called the womanizer. So the womanizer comes in 3 different styles or sizes. We at Bedroomkandi Land refer to this as the soul snatcher. So speaking of the rose, this is probably the closest to the rose. But the benefit of this is you can take this off and clean it, right? So with the rose, you can't clean it.
Yeah, you can't.
It's stuck in your stuff, and you can't properly clean it. Okay.
You never tried a rose?
So with this does not suction. It has what's called pleasure air technology. So once you turn it on, the air is literally blowing so rapidly, it feels like someone is sucking the vagina.
Is that how it is? Or is it, that's not it?
No, this is it.
This is it? It's too small.
No.
Girl, what you mean?
I promise you it's not.
Let me see.
This goes on the clitoris.
Oh, wow.
Yes.
Okay.
So it blows so rapidly, it feels like someone is sucking. So you can hold this, or your partner can hold this on the clitoris while, they are thrusting, while they are licking or doing whatever it is that they want to do. So you can use this, or your partner can use it on you.
I think you can use it yourself, because dudes be hating on them toys.
Sure, for sure. Yeah. And
Dudes be hating. Why y'all be hating on the toys?
Well, the goal of toys is they're not meant to replace your man. They're meant to enhance your
Shoot, it be doing a
sexual
job for me. I be
relationship.
replacing them. It be doing a job for me.
So we're not
Shoot.
trying to replace, not at all. But this is
I don't need no man with them toys, baby.
So
No
that's
man.
it as far as, toys. But again, foreplay is really important. I was listening to the conversation earlier. It's definitely important to just have foreplay, have fun, and be creative.
Oh, that sounds good.
Can you
I
recap us off with the prices for each?
can feel it from here.
Damn. Just go look on the website. We're rounding up.
Off the top of my head, Pamper Him is $40. That's the masturbation sleeve. It comes with the lube. Get in Touch is $38. This particular lube, I believe, is about $16. Each of the elixirs, I believe, is, you really got me here, about $34. Don't quote me on that. And Womanizer comes in 3 different sizes/styles. So this particular one is $129. We also have one that is $79, and then one that's $209. And just a very important note, if you do go to my website, you won't see Womanizer. You'll have to reach out to me directly for Womanizer.
You said 209? That's the extreme premium one.
Yes,
That's
it
the
is.
shower
It is.
picture.
How much is
That's
the
the
rose?
premium
How
one.
much is the rose?
There was like 39.
Rose you get it for like cheaper on Amazon, or like you go to like a little store or whatever.
Oh yeah, this that premium.
This
It is
different.
a
And
premium.
again,
I
our
think I'm
toys
gonna
are made
hit you for
with
the
medical
premium.
grade silicones. So
Okay, that was gonna be my
It's more
question.
healthier.
So what's different between this and other sex companies?
So a lot, and I'm not going to say every sex company, but a lot of companies have toys that's made with the property called phthalates, PHLATES, which is basically cancer-causing properties. So even though they're toys and they're made by these professional companies, they're not really concerned about the health of your
The consumer.
vagina, you know.
yeah.
And so, you know, our toys are really good quality. And again, even the Bath and Body products are vegan friendly. So we are, you know, on it when it comes to just making sure that you're properly, you know, being properly serviced, and the stuff that you're putting into your body as well as on your body are quality.
Okay. Well, thank you, Coach, for enlightening us on a bunch of stuff and also showing us his products as well. But definitely go ahead and check it out. We'll leave her website in the description box below and on the screen. And also, this rounds up our conversation of is sex transactional. I hope you guys found this educational and enticing as well. The purpose of this was to bring awareness to that topic and also to educate us, because a lot of times we don't really take our sexual life seriously, or we just do things just because everyone does it, or following a trend, or just not really putting intentions as to who we are engaging in those activities with. So hopefully this brought some kind of education or insight to you guys, and yeah, I hope to see you guys back to the channel, and I hope you guys like, share, subscribe. It's really appreciated. It helps the channel a lot. And I will see you guys in my next episode. Thank you guys so much. Bye.